I know it's sad when I'm the only one on the screen, but don't worry. Everyone else is on the way, and we're going to get started here in about 20 seconds. I'm back. And the real star of the show, Rodrigo.
Yeah, right. That's you. What's going on, Herb?
Yeah, good to go. So, oh man, traded up from listening to Ryan Day to be here, man. Even with the Go Dogs, we love you, Randy. Appreciate to have you on there, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, we'll accept that.
Yeah, we got some early ones. Josh Tucker, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you tonight. Had as always, Roll Tide, and our spokesperson for the night. Please hit the like and subscribe.
Yes. Please do so. On the road to 200 on YouTube. That's what we're aiming for next. I think we're at a 124 or 125 right now, but we'll get to 200 very
We got work to do. Evening, Lady Alpha. Hope you're doing. So I'm not staying long because I'm drunk right now, letting my dog play at a dog park. We appreciate the honesty.
Right,
we appreciate you stopping by.
Appreciate you jumping on, man.
Love you too, Brian. Love you
too.
I see Brian when we go to Oklahoma too, as well. So that'd be.
Oh yeah. November 23rd. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
All right, but without further ado, or as I like to say sometimes, with further ado, because I feel like that could be right too. Okay. All right, we're bringing on a guest. Okay.
Yes.
This guest, when he first met Nick Saban asked for his autograph.
Okay.
Yep.
I like that one.
Bama Standard Network is about to rename themselves to the JB Standard just because of him. Yeah.
Wow.
It's in the works. It's in the works. Yeah. And this one might hurt you. I don't know how you're going to feel about this one, Rodg, but after the loss last night, after you and LeBron talked,
I know you had to bring it up.
This was the next person that LeBron called him next, right after you, Rodg. So I hope everybody
right after me. Okay. As long as LeBron calls me first, I'm fine.
Okay. All right. Coming to the stage, JB. How we doing tonight, sir?
Hey, what it do, man? Hey, first of all, tonight I am the co-host with you guys tonight because we're streaming this thing on Sports Talk with JB Network live on the YouTube and the Twitter right now. We streaming both ways.
Sounds good.
Love it.
Everybody, appreciate that.
Like Crimson White said, he famous. Yes, yes, he is.
Y'all know I'm stretching the truth. Come on now, Herb. Come on, keep it fuck, Herb. You know you can stretch the truth now.
So that was two truths and a lie. And everyone that could try to figure out which is which.
Hey, Rod.
Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think, who's lying or what the lie is. Let us know in the comments.
Hey, Rod, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Okay, so
nothing much, man. How you been doing?
I feel like he's asking this, and this is where I wanted to start. I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes. Go ahead and get out the Lakers' frustrations from last night.
Hey, I put that. That's what look at my hashtag.
I know.
Lakers in 6. Lakers in 6. Now, so are we gonna just go ahead and jump in?
Like this,
yeah. So what?
Yeah, what?
You really want to start the show like this?
Oh yeah, I want. Go ahead and get it out so we can go ahead and get the energy from last night out, and then we can move on with the rest of our world.
Rod, you go ahead. So my voice.
By the way, here you go. What's up from Mike?
What's up, Big Mike?
Shout out to Big Mike.
My voice is kind of halfway here, halfway there.
Gotcha.
We'll look you up, Brian, for sure.
A little bit of sinus congestion and a little bit of what happened last night. So,
yeah,
you know, you got to bear with me. Rod, go ahead. You go first, Rod.
Gotcha. So for those who have been living under a rock, Lakers obviously.
Why gotta be SpongeBob all of a sudden?
Lakers were up by 20 at half last night. I was excited. I watched the entire game. Lakers were playing good. I was really, really excited for the defense. They were putting some bodies on Jokic. Jokic is big. He's gonna eat regardless. Whatever. I'll give that to him. Played good defense, and obviously D'Angelo Russell had to come out. He showed out because he had a poor performance in game 1. Had about 7 threes last night. Most of them in the first half. Cool. We were up by 20 at half. My question going into half, I said, okay, can we maintain this going into the second half? Because the Lakers are known for having a really, really good first half but then we show that we get a little gas in the second half. After the third quarter, we're up by 10. I said, okay, I'm excited with that. I can live with this. We just got to play a tough fourth quarter. Fourth quarter came, saw a couple really, really poor turnovers. As far as the officiating is concerned, I'm not saying that's the reason we lost the game. There were a couple of questionable calls. The obvious one on D'Lo, he got hit in the face. They said it wasn't marginal contact. Again, that's what I think it was Scott Foster who said.
I feel like D'Lo swung his face into his hand. That's what I feel like.
No, I mean they showed it on the replay. They showed it on the replay. He got slapped in the face. That's a foul. It's sad to go to a replay. You see it on the replay, and then you say, "No, that's not a foul." I mean, I guess he had to get punched in the face. I don't know what happened. Regardless, I mean, LeBron had a good fourth quarter. I understand that he missed the last shot, but prior to him missing that last shot, he had 2 threes in a row. Had to steal on Jamal Rory. Got the dunk. Good fourth quarter of LeBron. AD played a good game. D'Lo played a good game. Rui was pretty much absent, had about 3 points. I think Austin Reeves had 9 points. That didn't really help us out a lot. In my personal opinion, it just came down to some of those turnovers, and we just didn't finish the job. I was really disappointed. Not gonna lie, had a little trouble sleeping last night. Just that rubbed me the wrong way. I was planning on getting some good sleep last night, but I was just up thinking about it. It is what it is. We got game 3 Thursday. That might be my phone. Sorry about that.
We both looking like it ain't us.
Sorry about that. The ring was off, man. Y'all know that.
Yeah, we got game 3 Thursday back in LA. Hopefully we bounce back because we've got our back against the wall right now. JB, what do you want to add on to? I guess I don't know. I know. Go ahead.
You said all that to say. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, I was disappointed. I was disappointed. We had the game. We let them off the hook. But I'm gonna go a different route. I like what I saw. I didn't like the way we ended the game, but I like what I saw throughout the game. And I feel much better now than I did right after the game. It's been about 20, 21 hours now. I feel a little bit, relieved about it. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right here. We're not losing again. I'm sticking with Lakers at 6. We're not losing no more. And now you can only lose so many times to a team. Yeah. That's 10 straight times dating back to last year. 10 straight. Yeah. Ain't no way in the hell. We're not gonna keep losing to this team. Somebody got to put their foot down. Now, everybody, I've been on social media today, and I normally don't do this. I normally don't get into the back and forth when y'all talking about LeBron, but when you're calling out my guy, you know what I'm saying, in year 21, the GOAT, 39 years old, playing as best basketball as anybody ever played at 39 years old in 21 years of playing it, and you say he's not clutch, but the guy has five game-winning shots in the playoffs, more than anybody in history. Jordan only got 3. Kobe only got 1. And, it kind of irritates me when they say, okay, if he don't take that wide-open shot, you know the shot I'm talking about, right? Yeah. The shot that he missed, the three-pointer. Yeah. Okay, he was wide open. I know it's time left on the clock. KCP slid about 15 feet back. He wide open. You got to take the shot. You got to take it. It wasn't a bad shot. So if he don't take the shot, you know what people will say? Man, LeBron wide open. He should have took the shot. He's scared to take the shot.
He's too passive. He's not clutch. Blah, blah, blah.
He's not clutch. And when he takes it and misses it, he's not clutch. Man, LeBron, you shot the ball too much time left. You can't win for losing. You know what I'm saying? But
that's why I mentioned what he did previously prior to that shot. I said that fourth quarter he had a great fourth quarter. Had about 10, 11 just in the fourth quarter, offense and defense. He was all over the place. But people are only going to look at that one shot he missed as, he didn't hit that one shot. Look at everything he did to get them to keep him in the game, though. Exactly. And we don't, some people won't want to talk about that. It is what it is. But then, of course, some people want to comment out, MJ never would have missed that. We don't know. MJ wasn't hooping that.
I gave y'all the time to talk about.
MJ wasn't doing that at 39.
If y'all ever want to know why people, but if you want to know why people don't like LeBron fans, it's because y'all find a way to slander MJ when we ain't talking about MJ.
Well, wait.
I didn't bring up this. I gave y'all a free. I'm cool with the Lakers rant until y'all bring MJ into it. It just don't make sense. So what I'm happy about? Did you bring up Skip? Did you bring Skip Bayless up?
I'm blaming the media and the people. Come on, man. Come on, her. You watch Twitter and social media just like
I do, but I'm just saying LeBron fans bring up Jordan more than Jordan fans bring up LeBron.
I disagree.
I know, because you're a LeBron fan. Because you're a LeBron fan. Because you're a LeBron fan. But I guarantee you, Rodg has brought up MJ more than I've brought up LeBron. I guarantee you in our 2 talks, and he knows that.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know. We got to check the numbers. I'm just saying.
That's fine.
I'm just saying
that is fine. I'm actually happy though. I'm happy with y'all's rant because we didn't go to officiating and we left it out. Like, you can't blow a 20-point lead.
We did go to officiating.
That's why I said that's.
I know, but I'm saying that y'all didn't hang your hat. Just go, hey man, the officials sucked.
No, that's not the reason we lost.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm happy that y'all did. I'm happy that y'all didn't do that because I don't like to do that. He's a Bama fan.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. We haven't.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do what the late Dennis Green did. If y'all remember back when the Chicago Bears and Arizona Cardinals.
Yep. We let them off the hook.
We let them off the hook.
Yep.
And if y'all want to crown their ass.
Yep.
That's what you got.
Yeah, so that, I mean,
Lakers in 6. I'm gonna leave it at that. We can move on.
I'm still going with Lakers in 6.
I'm done.
And I want to say, JD pointed out a good point too. You can't let a team beat you 10, 11 times and just let that continue to happen. It's almost like you locked up in prison and that same person just keeps taking your child. At some point, you gotta say, "Look, that's enough. Y'all had your way."
But even it would be something if Denver was like whooping them 10, 11 times in a row. They all close. It's like the Lakers can change 1 or 2 things and win all these games, and it's just you got to give Jokic some credit though. He is that dude, man. I was listening to Nick today, and he was like,
"I said he put up monster numbers last night. He did a big thing.
Sometimes he don't even look like he's putting up monster numbers, and he just all of a sudden you look over and you like." 20 and 20. It's like it's crazy. So
he just acting. I mean, I give the Nuggets their credit. They won the game, but Thursday night, it's on. It's on.
It's on. NFL draft, baby. It's on.
Hashtag belts to ass. Belts to ass.
All right. Cat going with the low blow in here. Cat.
Stop it, Cat. No, we did not. Stop it, Cat. No, we didn't.
And I guess this one here is Sugar Boo. Oh.
Stop it.
Oh man, come on now.
And Cribs Watch said you look depressed. That's your girl right there. Is that true?
Look, man, y'all. Hey, man. Hey.
I was pissed off. I ain't gonna lie. I was furious.
Yeah. Thursday gonna be a good night.
I was furious.
Randy, you know I'm with you, Randy. Always. So, and they said Vanderbilt's supposed to be coming back. Yeah, I don't even think you need players back. I don't think that part matters. Like the players that were out there just need to finish.
Christian Wood coming back too. But see, check this out. Okay. I forgot one more thing. Darvin Ham cannot coach. He cannot play. No, he cannot play Dinwiddie, Gabe Vincent, and Torrey Prince at the same time.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
I saw that. I saw that last night, and I kept adjusting. I had to keep on adjusting my TV. I was like, "Where's LeBron and AD? Where's everybody else?"
So you know what my problem with Darvin Ham has always been, right? They gave him a team to win a championship, and this was his first real coaching job. Yes. Like those two things just don't go together. You know what I mean? Right. They don't go together. So it's like what old dude with up with the Bucks that got fired this year. Like you don't pair a super new guy with a team and say, hey, we need to get a championship. Exactly. So his rotations have been terrible. There's no continuity. And sometimes honestly, I think he just rolling dice, whatever it come out. Yeah. All right, y'all in the game. So
pretty much. And dude publicly said he don't know what to do. He publicly said this before game 2. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
So we just out there winging it.
yeah.
LeBron really coaching the team. That's what it is. So we're going to end this segment on a good note. Big Chris forever. Yeah, Big Mike, Big Chris. We love both of y'all. Chris. Man. All right, we're going to David, I'll post yours later, man. David always coming after LeBron. Man.
David just
David
Shouts
always
out to the title towel, baby. Everybody got title towels in the
Yes, of course. Shout out to the title towel.
Speaking of which, we ran a promotion where we had whoever won our bracket gets 2 title towels. And then don't you know we didn't post about the winner, so we apologize to the winner. We got to get back on that. We'll make some posts after this game and try and track it down. I can't access their real name, so I can give you the name that they posted under. So let me get this started, and I'll go call that up real quick. So we're gonna transition a hard transition. We're gonna go over to the transfer portal. So JB, we'll start with you. Have you been surprised about kind of the lack of big names and the lack of that seemed like Cormani McClain is the biggest name in the portal, and that's more because of the drama surrounding it versus the talent of the players. Are you surprised about what's going on with the portal so far?
I'm really not surprised. I'm surprised that they were out there saying that it's going to be mass exodus when the portal opens back up. If y'all remember, I forgot who actually said it first.
Josh Pate was one of the first ones.
Yeah. And
Josh Pate said that early on.
Yeah,
he said that early on. He said that months ago. He was like, "I'm predicting a mass exodus, blah blah blah, especially from Bama come spring portal." And we haven't seen yet. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off, JB. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you good. But no, man, I'm not surprised. And the reason being, man, these kids are in school. They still in school. Rosters are already full. You probably got like 2 or 3 scholarships left. You may have a couple guys leave. Like we had a guy, I think Curtis Perry.
Curtis Perry just left.
Curtis Perry left.
I heard that name today.
We had a walk-on kicker leave. We had we got us a kicker in, and we probably get a couple more guys before the portal actually closes in a week. But I'm not surprised, man, because of the circumstances. You know, really at this point. After spring practices are over, you pretty much know what you got. You had your spring game. You had 15, 16 practices. You pretty much know what you got. So if you are confident in your group of guys that you have, then you're gonna want to stand pat. And if you see, okay, I might need another DB, like we need another kicker, I might need another left tackle or something, then you go out there and get it. Right. But far as a big blow up of you got 100 players in the portal, and then you got 20 players leaving for one team. You don't see that. Colorado, besides Colorado and Coach Prime them, you don't see a bunch of guys hitting the portal from one team. So, I mean, it's no surprise to me.
Yeah. Rodg, real quick before you get your opinion on it, Rodg did have a great birthday.
Appreciate it, Hoda. Appreciate it. Yeah, I had a good time this past week.
For those that had missed it, there was Rodg.
Oh man,
there was Rodg on his birthday. So.
What was the? Why you put the hairpiece on?
I like how out of the whole outfit the hairpieces went.
Yeah, the hairpiece.
Hello. You need me right now? Yeah. Hey, this is LeBron. I gotta go. No, man, we were just joking around with the kids. I did not know that picture was gonna go on Facebook. I did not know it was gonna be part of the podcast.
Herb did. Herb always doing some stuff like that.
Yeah, Herb does. Yes. The engineer knew.
Herb was a class clown.
I can tell you. Yeah. I mean, that might be true, but it hurts.
No, bro, it's good. It's good.
That was a class clown, but he still made he was a class clown that still made honor roll. That's how it was.
Yeah, he was the nerdy class clown.
Yeah. Well, black guy with glasses, man. You know how that works.
Oh, you know,
we got to be the smart ones, man. We ain't got no choice.
Too.
Yeah. Yep. See.
Oh man.
So, Rodg, what are you thinking, portal wise?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, basketball has had more traction than football.
I was just about to say that. Regarding the football team, I'm pleasantly surprised. We haven't really had too many players leave. And again, to what we were saying earlier, Josh Pate made it seem like half the team was going to leave: quarterbacks, defense, D linemen, linebackers. Everybody was going to go. Haven't seen anything like that yet. Again, Colorado's a big name. I guess you had a couple players. They gained a couple players, lost a couple players. Cormani McClain is questionable. I don't know what the situation was there. I'm hearing that maybe it was a developmental issue. Maybe he just wasn't happy. I honestly can't tell you what his stats were from last season. It just seemed like all the names were surrounding, Travis Hunter, and both the Sanders brothers. So I don't know if Cormani just didn't get his playing time. Maybe he didn't develop, or I don't know what the case may be. It'll be interesting to see where he goes next. I'm hearing, maybe Miami going back home in Florida somewhere. So we'll see what happens there. But from Alabama, I think we're good. Basketball team, I mean, obviously we had a few losses there, but I mean, we picked up a lot too. We got the 2 McDonald's All-Americans coming in, Houston Millette, got a couple other guys coming in. So our basketball team is going to look good. Of course, the big question mark is Mark Sears. He's testing the waters. We know that, but we'll see how that goes. If I was to guess, I would say mid to late first, maybe early second for him right now. But hopefully it gets better for him. Personally, I'd love to have him back one more year. I think if he can come back for one more year, we're winning the whole thing next year. We're gonna have some size coming in, some young athletic.
Don't say that yet. Don't say that. Let's keep it.
I'm saying that now. I'm manifesting it. We're winning the whole thing now. Yeah. Overall, from the transfer portal, not too much news on the Bama side, so I'm cool with it right now.
Yep. And that's what Crimson Watch kind of echoes that point. Great job with roster retention. So it always feels like Randy's talking about a dig, because I know Randy knows if we've added people or not. I know he knows.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
So I know. I think they were looking for depth, especially maybe along the line and at corner.
Yep.
But some of the names, I guess we've only really offered like one. Was that Greedy, and he went somewhere else. Didn't seem like we went after a lot of
USC, I think.
He went to USC. It's a couple guys floating around out there, man. I don't really know the names offhand, but we got some visits coming up. And let me touch on the basketball real quick. I'm about 80%.
Josh Big Cap. I've been staring at this one for like 5 minutes trying to figure out what this said.
You didn't know what you were saying.
I'm too old for emoji. I'm too old for
emoji. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something right now. One app, if you don't have this app, you need to download the Urban Dictionary app.
Oh, I know.
Downloaded that years ago.
I know Urban Dictionary.
I had to download that years ago because I mean, people were saying things and I was like, what is that? So I had to look this up before I could even jump in the conversation. So, but anyway, go ahead about the basketball.
I believe Sears. I'm about 80% he'll come back.
Yeah,
about 80%.
I don't think he's going to get a good first round grade. I think it's like late first round to early second right now for him.
He's short,
size,
man.
Yeah, size just holding him back. Size is holding him back. So, so I agree. I could see him.
But we got some good NIL for him, though. We got
more money there than there.
So, we got a good little packet for him. Believe me, we got a good packet for him.
Speaking of NIL, Super Duper Bracket is the name of the person who won the bracket. So we're gonna make some posts. Unless you are Super Duper Bracket, you have to.
You don't think that was me? No,
you put your name on your bracket. So
embarrassment. That bracket was an embarrassment, man. I don't even want to talk about the bracket.
So the Run the Table Sports. I'm sure that we are subscribed. If we're not, let us know. We'll definitely get the subscribe.
Appreciate you.
Yep. And we mentioned the Oklahoma trip. This is the person that's actually hosting us, so we'll definitely look up Brian. But Mike, like I said, one of the first podcasts I think we were ever on, and is hosting us at Oklahoma. Set us up.
Got us tickets. Okay.
Yeah. So
November 23rd.
If you're not subscribing to his stuff, definitely subscribe to as well.
Okay.
So
November 23rd, Herb and I will be in Norman for that game. We're looking forward to it already. I think Herb and I have been talking about, hey man, what you gonna wear and all this type of stuff. But that's in November, closer to Thanksgiving, so we got some time to get prepped for that. But we're looking forward.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Rodg, I think this was in in regards to your picture. So hairpiece, the last thing I saw. Rodg, do you want to see it again, Rodg? Or we try to move on from that?
Regardless of what I say, you're gonna post it anyway. So go ahead.
No, right? It's your after party, birthday party. So if you say don't post it, I won't.
Man, just post it.
And it's possible that is a new debate judge. It was a great outfit. So looking like Dr. J's nephew.
The
Hoochie Daddy shorts, baby.
Oh yeah.
Right, show what out for a birthday.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, Latrell Rice. I forgot he's coming back, so that's good.
I forgot Randy is on vacation. I'm still not gonna let you slide, Randy, but I do hope you are enjoying your time with Miss Beast. I give Randy a hard time. Like I said, Randy's always been a great guy and a great person behind the scenes, so we always appreciate it. So this is, I guess, regarding told the Nelson's coming back and he has a good feel about one of the big guys in the portal. I don't.
Yeah.
I can see it, but it always. My problem with the portal is it just always seems like people are you afraid of competition? Like, so we bring in somebody new. If you're here and established and you kind of already know this system, you got to feel like you got some kind of leg up. And the way Nate Oates plays, the style he plays, and how fast paced it is, everyone gets a chance. So I don't get it sometimes. But
I think we have a visit coming up from one of the big men.
The guy from Rutgers, I think it is. Yeah.
Is it Rutgers? Yeah.
Yeah,
last name started with So hopefully he locks in because we could.
I guarantee you, if he shows up this weekend, he's not leaving without no commitment. I promise you that.
Okay. Right.
But I'm gonna say something about what Nate is doing. Nate, I don't want to say this. I don't want to just be blatant and just say this out there, because I know a lot of people say he pushing people out. I don't know that for a fact, but I've heard some things that, you got to make room for some guys coming in. Right. So it just feels like roster management. Yeah. So we made it all the way to the Final Four. And I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. This was not our best team this year. This was not our best team.
We know that.
We were better when we had Brandon Miller the year before.
I said the same thing. I said the same sentiment. I said last year's team was better. Yeah.
He did.
He coached his ass off, man. We had Colin Sexton, John Petty and all those guys, Herb Jones. Man, but coach earned his money this year. He coached his ass off. This is one of his best coaching jobs. And he deserved all the money he get, all the years he got. But he is about to build a roster that's going to be able to compete with those UConns of the world. Those guys, those teams too. That helps. He's going to build. So don't just say we're going to get 1 7-footer. We might get 2 7-footers.
Yep.
And you heard that.
I think he saw that, from this last year. Look at the 2 teams that made into the final. So I agree with you. So.
And we got Aiden Holloway from Auburn. And if Sears come back,
is that not a weird one to you, or is that just kind of like?
I was just about to say I didn't see that coming. And what happened to him at Auburn? Like, did he just not get enough playing time? Like, because I thought it was the next for them. It was the next big thing since sliced bread, but it just didn't transpire on there. And so what happened there? I didn't quite understand all that.
2 words: Bruce Pearl.
Okay.
He giveth and he taketh away.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Welcome Aiden Holloway.
Oh yeah, please.
To the Big Brother School, the Alabama Crimson Tide, baby.
Yeah.
Listen, the UK Center just in the portal too as well. Everybody named Mike is a good guy. You got Big Mike, you got Air Raid Mike, you got Michael Jordan. I love Mikes, man. Mikes are great people.
Yeah. All right. Do y'all understand how emotional?
Herb has actually also improved his 3-point shooting, so he becoming a little bit more well-rounded as a player. What are you gonna say, Rodg?
He's a great player.
Do you understand how emotional we're all gonna be after we win a basketball national championship? Like, it's gonna be
the world is not ready. Twitter just gonna shut down. If we win a basketball national championship, Twitter just gonna shut down because that's it. So
man,
look at the evidence. Hubs is a Mike. Daddy was a Mike. I mean, I speak the truth on here, so. And I agree with this. Yep, you do have to have hard conversations, man. If you tell people, like, look, there's not going to be a home for you if you want to leave while you can.
Yeah.
Randy, never. We will love basketball and be excited, but, like, an SEC championship of football is probably still, I won't say better than the national, but it's you're going to talk more about. And a football one, you're going to talk about forever. So, will we take a basketball one and be insufferable? And will everyone hate us even more than they already do? Yes.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think we will win a basketball championship or a football championship first? What's the next championship we'll win?
Football.
And
that's not saying like anytime soon, but it just feels like football still. Football, you can get a little continuity. Maybe you get your quarterback. He's here for a couple years. Basketball, man, sometimes you got to catch. Like UConn, for what they did and the roster turnover to still win twice in a row, that's amazing. You know what I mean? And you look at like Purdue went from first round of the tournament to, in the final. Like these things are just tough in basketball. And it's like, football, you feel like, when you make the playoffs, even with the expanded playoffs, the better team is going to win the first couple rounds and get through, right? But in basketball, one bad shoot night by that guy, and your whole hopes are dead. You know what I mean? It just so much has to go. That's why you said he did a great job coaching this past one. The tournament looked like it fell apart for us last year, as far as the bracket, and we still didn't get out the Sweet 16. So it's like, it's tough in basketball.
And you got to win 6 games.
Yeah.
Six games.
You got to play 6 good games. Yeah. What's the chances we win both next year?
What do you say?
Rodg, you didn't give me the answer. Which one?
I was gonna say, for the sake of the argument, I'm gonna say basketball because I think it's gonna happen next year, and I think there's a good chance. There's a good chance we're gonna make the play. I know we're gonna make the playoffs in football. As far as us winning a national championship in year one, that's the only thing is year one of DeBoer. I think there's a good chance it can happen. If it doesn't happen, I wouldn't be too surprised because I think it'll happen the following year. I said DeBoer is going to win one or two within the first 3 years anyway, so we're going to get that. But I think next year's basketball team is going to be that squad to get us over the hump and finally win us a championship. So, again, for the sake of the argument, I'm going to go with basketball.
I think we win one of each in the next 3 to 5 years.
That would be nice.
Lord, we're going to go. Tuscaloosa's going to go crazy.
At least.
Rodg, that's a good debate for next week.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
So what we got? So
let's do
Bama's
it.
Everything.
Man, if we just happen to win both next year, then
shouts out JT.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, is that who Joshua Tucker is?
Yeah, JT.
I've been seeing. See, I don't know no Joshua
that's
Tucker,
JT.
but I know JT.
Oh yeah,
hey, man, you can't mess with us like that.
I thought you just called him JT because that's his initials right there. I didn't know that was JT. Oh
yeah. Where
okay,
he's famous for football 24. Yep, Crimson Watch votes in with football as well.
Yeah.
I do know Cat, I guess, during football season. So Cat, if Cat was in the tub and taking heart medicine for basketball, I know during football season it get rough, man.
Yeah.
So, and if you guys want to know the story about Cat in the tub during basketball games, you got to tune in to JB's live stream during the game. So,
we'll be back next year. Trust me, we'll be back.
All right.
He said this year run the table with football. And look, see, JB famous.
Everybody know. That's why I say, hey, under my name, the man of the people. I'm the man of the people.
I believe it. I believe. I don't argue. So
the Rock took that, so I'll be the man of the people.
Yep. It's mind heart attacks during basketball. Yeah, I could definitely see that. So yep. Tiff says that football as well, basketball. It's tough, man.
It's tough, man. Look how hard it was to get to the Final Four.
Yep.
We got there.
Yep.
Easier being relative, but I definitely think the tournament is set up for underdogs for basketball.
For basketball,
so
true.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Hadn't heard that. Yeah. Randy is gonna file this one away and just wait to post it. You know that, right?
Oh yeah. I told you, Randy's typing and he's pulling his beard at the same time.
Yeah.
I know he is.
I'm here, JT. See, you gotta let us old folks know, man. I don't do name changes very well, so he says crystal clear. Now, Randy, we've been on your channel. That's a Georgia channel, so we try to respect that too for sure. So Raj said roll tide on there one time and they almost ran him out the chat. So I keep it all to a minimum.
I was like, look, man, I'm just here trying to support Randy. I don't know about all the other people, but I'm just trying to support Randy. Come on now.
I get Kat talk about her in the tub. Okay. We won't mention her in the tub, or that time she gave out 2 numbers off of her phone number and all the calls were coming in. So
dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem, JT. Like I said, we just don't know. So
yeah,
the puppies in the doghouse. You can always count on Crimson Watch to go after somebody too. So you gotta watch out.
Crimson Watch. Make sure y'all follow the Crimson Watch, man. If y'all in
definitely,
yes,
y'all subscribe to Crimson Watch. She puts out excellent content, Alabama content. And speaking of content, this Saturday, me and JT will be on the Bama Standard Network for Saturday night talking Bama. Special guest host. Funny man. Y'all know Funny man.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it.
He's actually
exclusive.
He's actually doing a show here. He's actually doing a show here tonight in Dallas. So that's what's up. What time is y'all show? Yeah. What time is y'all show Saturday night? What time?
8:30.
Sure.
8:30.
Okay.
I already know. We already got notifications on. I think last week.
Yeah.
Where were we? Was I at dinner? Or was I at the bar when I was
last week we were at dinner. When the Bama Standard show came on last week.
Yeah.
So
I saw you in the chat.
one.
Yeah, I was in the chat. Ignoring everybody at dinner, just listening to y'all. Hey, picture that, bro. Rodg's birthday dinner, right? And Rodg is on one side of the table. He got the Lakers on his phone.
Yeah.
And I'm on the other side of the table, and I got y'all in the chat. So, we support the people that support us for sure. So, Randy's a Georgia fan. He's one of our guys. So every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central, or I guess is it usually like 6:10, Randy, you get on. We support his show as well, man. Always some good Georgia content. And I always I'm a good dude, real respectful. So we support Randy.
I might need to tap in.
We got our notifications on for you too as well. So we've been checking out.
I might need to tap in on Randy's channel. Do a little scout.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Randy, that's
if I'm a Bama guy and I'm telling you check out a Georgetown, you know it's got to be good. So Randy always has good content.
It's legit. It's legit. Randy's got a good thing going on. Shout out to Randy. Yeah.
JT definitely agree with that too as well. So JT got some of the most energy I think I've ever seen. So
man,
it was fun walking around with y'all at a 8A game. So that was good stuff. So and yes, Randy, we would love to get number 125 in here sometime. So.
Oh yeah,
and then we'll be right behind Randy, who is I think in the thousands, close to 1 million. So we still moving on, but we appreciate that. So, all right, we did want to talk a little draft before we.
NFL
so you did mention
draft.
Curtis Perry and Cormani McClain. I did want to say this before this. So Brailsford, I guess he's good. I mean, I guess I know he's got personal stuff going on, but I guess he's staying.
I guess so. I ain't heard anything else.
Yeah. I just had him in my notes from when we talked about portal. When I thought we'd lose a quarterback, and I knew that he was a person. And then it was kind of a fringe with one of the running backs at the end. Want to say, I mean, before carrying 4 decent running backs seems like that's a good rotation. If I'm the third running back, I know
definitely need 4 running backs.
Yeah, so I know I'm going to get on there.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say something about quarterback, man.
I thought we'd lose one of them. So
I thought Lonergan would go because Ty gave
I did too. I did.
So I thought Lonergan, because he's got so much potential, and this is second year.
Yep.
But if you think about this guy, Austin Mack, he's so young, he's not ready. He can just sit back for the whole year. Don't even get out there. We can dress 3 quarterbacks out. He don't even need to dress out.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Just sit there and wait.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Lonergan and Simpson are staying because they know as long as Miro has a good year this year, he's gone. He's going to go to the draft, and then the job's going to be up for grabs next year anyway. So, and they both have a good chance to win the starting position. So they're both going to stay.
And especially in this offense, you're going to get a chance to show out. So, and I know Mac Jones' NFL career has been best, but his path to the NFL
was awesome.
A good one. Yeah, by the way he stayed and had a great shot. So
that 2020 season was just phenomenal, man.
Oh yeah, the best season ever. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh yeah,
we're undefeated, straight SEC schedule. Don't nobody get me started trying to debate the best season ever. I don't care if it was COVID. We went straight through a straight SEC schedule. Beat everybody.
It's funny. It's funny when people say COVID because I'm saying like Alabama didn't have any advantages. We played a tough schedule.
Exactly.
We didn't have any advantages.
No cupcakes.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
And then waxed Ohio State in that national championship game. So that was pretty.
Yeah, and losing Waddle was if you're going to go through. But anyway, that'll be for another one.
Devontae Smith had about what?
All right, this is the one that's always fun for me. So I wish there was a way to actually play that game.
Oh man.
Hey, we almost beat LSU in 2019. Now we almost beat them. We were going pound.
I was at that game.
In 2019.
I was at that game. I was at that game too.
Oh yeah. Oh, you were that one that had that crowd around them signing autographs. I knew that had to be you at that game.
No, I wasn't that famous back then. I was up in the high risers. I was in the nosebleed back then. I done graduated down to the lower level now.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Next year on the field, then. Next year
not
on the field.
Not quite on the field yet. Not like Krista Miller. Not like Krista Miller.
We're getting there.
On that field like Krista Miller is over with.
I feel that. All right. So first off, y'all both watch the draft or you just kind of follow? And this is I did see Randy's in there. He doesn't follow. I haven't thought. I have paid more attention this year to the draft because of Mr. U and Football Talk with Bo and doing a couple shows with them. I have done more NFL in the past like 3 or 4 months than I've ever done.
Yeah.
So it's been way more draft talk for me than ever before. So before we get strictly into the Alabama segment of it, are you guys tired of hearing about the quarterbacks? Are you kind of intrigued just to see where everybody goes, what shakes out? Like what are you looking forward to for Thursday?
I mean, I'm intrigued. You know, I am a little tired of it. It's becoming a little saturated, but I am intrigued to kind of see who falls where. I mean, obviously, it's looking like Caleb Williams is going to go number 1. I think that's pretty much set in stone. They got rid of Fields, sent him to Pittsburgh. They're trying to clear up the team, bring Caleb in, do what he do. After that, I mean, you know, it could be Drake May, it could be Jay Daniels. You know, J.J. McCarthy's name is being thrown around there. I didn't know if McCarthy was going to go first round or not, but people are saying good things about him. Then you still got Penn.
To your point, Rodg, real quick.
Yeah.
When the season ended, McCarthy, Nix, and Penix were like late first round, middle second round. That's where they were. Since the season ended to now, with no games being played, they all like moving into first round because teams are getting desperate and they're moving up and all that kind of stuff. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. And I don't know. To your earlier question, I usually watch about the majority of the first round. After that, I just kind of follow along on my phone because it's a lot of names being thrown out there. But to my point, you know, my Dolphins select number 21, and I was joking with Herb. We need a young cornerback. We got to get better defensive play. I would love if somehow Terrion Arnold could fall to that 21 spot. But looking at all the mock drafts, it's not looking like that's going to happen. If Kool-Aid's available, hopefully we can get Kool-Aid or Terrion Arnold. I would love to have one of them back in as far as our DBs, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
For the season, if you had said you were hoping for Terrion Arnold over Kool-Aid, people would have thought you were crazy. But that's how the season kind of played out.
I know
how much he improved his stock. So, JB, what you looking forward to?
So I followed this thing pretty heavily. You know, I went to the Senior Bowl. I don't know if you guys knew that. I was at the Senior Bowl.
I remember.
At the practices that whole week at the end of January. So I've seen a lot of these guys that's going to get drafted this weekend up close and personal. Seen Michael Penix, Bo Nix. You know what I'm saying? I've seen tons of these guys. So I'm really intrigued about it. I kind of follow it. I watched the whole first round of the draft. That's kind of like a thing. I've been watching it for years. Now, on Friday, I go in and out, but keep up with it on my phone. I don't have a team because I was so tired of Tom Brady for 20-something years. He retired and left me without a damn team. And I tried to follow the Carolina Panthers last year, but it just wasn't working out.
Oh, man.
It just wasn't working out. But so, you know,
yeah.
So I don't really have a dog in the fight, but I'm going to watch it just because. But like you said, Rodg, I'm kind of tired of hearing about the quarterback. We know Caleb Williams going 1. It's been a lot of talk about Jaden Daniels going number 2 to Washington.
Yep. I think that's going to happen.
And then you got some trades that may happen. You know, the Patriots pick at 3. I don't think they're sold on Drake May yet. A lot of people are not sold on Drake May.
Me either.
J.J. McCarthy is a hot name. And I'm going to tell you who boosted him up. They won a championship. And then Jim Harbaugh is a head coach now. He's been in everybody's ear hole boosting up this kid. So expect somebody to possibly trade up into that 7 to 10 spot to go get McCarthy.
If he's still around at 6, I think the Giants take a long look at that too as well.
Yeah,
they can get out of Daniel Jones
McCarthy?
sooner rather than later. Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
But
I don't think. I agree with if he gets past 6. Because then you've got like the Falcons, the Falcons, and then Tennessee, and then Chicago again. Like you definitely, he's not. I don't think he's getting out of the top 10 one way or another.
I don't think so either. I don't think.
I just don't know which team.
Let me ask you this, Herb. Though, let's just say that happened. Is J.J. McCarthy going to be much better than them having Daniel Jones right now?
I don't think it could be worse. So
that's true. I couldn't argue with that.
Probably a little bit more accurate. You don't really lose a whole lot of mobility. You probably take out of a lot of the design runs, but the scrambling ability is there. And if you're the Giants and you look at the division, Dallas is probably coming down in a year or two, right? Philly, you don't really know what's going to happen there. Washington's years away. getting a rookie quarterback right now isn't the worst thing because you probably need to reset the team a little bit. And if you set your timeline for like 2 to 3 years from now, then I think that's an accurate timeline to maybe try and take over the division versus like trotting Daniel Jones out there and being more of a win now mode. Yeah. I think with his contract, they can get off Daniel Jones off of him. And
they can probably grab a running back in later rounds anyway, because remember Saquon is now with the Philadelphia Eagles, so they're gonna need to fill that spot.
Running backs aren't going to be drafted until like rounds 2 or 3.
That's what I'm saying. They could get that's why I said they can get a. Yeah, that's why I said they could get a running back in the later rounds.
But now that you said that, you made me think about two things. Maybe they see a lot of Eli Manning in J.J. McCarthy. Maybe they see Eli Manning in him. Or maybe they want to trade down.
Not a McCarthy.
Maybe they trade down and try to get some more draft capital. Maybe
you talking about the Giants? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the Minnesota Vikings, Denver Broncos. You know what I'm saying? Teams like that need a quarterback. Trade up with the Giants.
Oh, yeah.
They trade back, get them another first-round pick or, a couple picks and build up because they know they're going to be trash this season. Yeah. So why don't you build up for next season?
I agree with that. So you trade up, like Minnesota's definitely trading up. They got like the 11 and 23rd pick, and they traded to get an extra number 1 pick. So they're definitely going after a quarterback. They have to keep Justin Jefferson.
They have to keep Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. So they're definitely trading up for a quarterback. Denver is interesting because I had a guy I was listening to one of the podcasts about the NFL today, and he said if you're Denver and you're at that point and you're picking up with like 13. He's like, do you really want to pick up? Because even if they trade for McCarthy, that's the 4th one. He's like, do you want to pick the 4th or 5th best quarterback? He's like, no. He's like, pick the best at that position that's available because you need so many things. He said, I'd rather have the best at something than the 4th or 5th best at anything else. So
that's true.
Denver is an interesting one too, like you said. Minnesota to move up, and I know Kat put in there. She's got no faith. Mr. U posted the Saints as a possible trade up. I think they just roll with Carr for a year, but I really have no idea what they're.
Saints had such a bad season last year, though, man. I don't know. They had a really disappointing year last year. That was hard to see for them.
Yeah.
Now the quarterbacks we didn't mention, the Michael Penix, the Bo Nix, they will probably go 2nd round. Somebody may jump up late first. I don't know who will be that bold to jump up late first to get a 25-year-old quarterback.
Right, and that's the thing. So when we were doing our stuff, Mr. U said there's no way that Bo Nix gets past the Broncos at 13. And I said, you are reaching, for both Penix and Nix were both considered 2nd-round guys when this started. So now there's been a lot of chatter on Penix even more recently, but there still weren't your guys early on. So you're just saying through a closer evaluation that you really honestly think after the games are over, you're moving these guys up. It's crazy to me.
Does any of that change with Denver getting Zach Wilson today?
No.
Does any of that change, or do they still go after quarterback?
I think Zach Wilson is going to compete for a job. I mean, they may still get for quarterback.
Yeah.
He's not going to be handed the keys.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I agree with what that guy said, man. I'd rather have the best at some other position and just kind of roll out for another year and hope Kansas City gets older and phases himself out. So that might be what you need if you're Denver. So, so specifically about the Alabama guys in the draft, and we already mentioned that first. You guys surprised that well, I guess first off, Dallas Turner being possibly the first Bama guy off the list.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Falcons need a good edge. That'll be a good fit for them. So
Oh, by the way, here's a Denver one. So when I did my mock drafts, I always had Brock Bowers going at 10, just because to the Jets or whoever's there, just because I feel like he's a top 10 talent. His position is what's killing him, but and I agree with you here. I would rather have Brock Bowers at 12 than drafting Penix or Nix if I think they're the.
Who's at 12? Broncos?
Yeah. Well, I thought they were 13. Are they at 12?
12 or 13.
But they need a quarterback.
Yeah. They do, but like you said, are you going to really draft? Like, I'd rather have the best tight end and one of the best players in the draft versus drafting the 5th or 6th best quarterback. So I think that's where they
quarterback.
Yep.
Gotcha.
She said she would take Latham. Latham, I think, is scheduled to be like the 2nd Bama player off the list.
I thought it was between him or Terry and Arnold.
Yeah. And it depends on your positional need at the time. So.
Latham has talked to a lot of teams. A lot of people were saying Chargers. But they need a wide receiver. I think they sitting at number 6. You can't pass up Malik Neighbors. You can't.
Chargers are at 5. Chargers are at 5.
5.
Yeah.
You can't pass.
Yeah, because Harrison's gonna be the first one to go, and then you go ahead and jump on Malik Neighbors. Yeah.
So, I mean, who knows? Harbaugh is in charge, so he may want to trade back.
Yeah, and that's what I would do, because I think 5 is going to be a prime JJ McCarthy spot, kind of like you were mentioning earlier. Yeah. So I could see that trade back, and you could probably still get the wide receiver draft is deep. So I can definitely see.
If you were looking at teams, let's say you drop down a few spots, and you're looking at the Titans, they don't really need a wide receiver. They just got Calvin Ridley, and they got Hopkins. Yep. Falcons don't need no receiver. So
now, can I tell you this though? With the Titans guy, his podcast, he wants them. He has his sneaky pick was them picking a wide receiver.
They don't make any sense. You got.
He said double down on and then go for the whole thing. So I'm just throwing it out.
How old is Hopkins though? Hopkins is 31. About he'll be 32 this summer. Okay. He'll be 32 in June. But he's got a few more years left.
They need to get an offensive line. They need if they don't get J.C. Latham, they can get Joe Alt, because I heard Joe Alt's name and J.C. Latham's name tied right here.
Yeah.
So, but Latham, I don't know, man. I don't know what Latham could. He won't fall too far. Trust me.
Right.
Latham would not fall too far. Dallas Turner, like you said, Falcons. I think
that's like every mock is Falcons and Dallas Turner.
Because he's a defensive he's a defensive mind. He's the head coach. You need a pass rush. The Falcons were terrible from the pass rush, so you need that. They have an offense. They'll probably draft something else later on in the draft.
They spent a lot on offense.
Yeah, and Terry Arnold, I don't know, like mid first, between 15, 18, something like that.
Because the run is on offensive players early. That's why the defense, you're going to get a quality defender in the middle of the first round.
But them DBs gonna fly off now. They gonna when they
because I think Kool-Aid's gonna end up in the first round. Steve Brown today just said he started off by talking. You heard that.
I was on
Rodg. He said that he didn't think Kool-Aid was gonna get drafted in the first or second round.
I don't know what Steve Brown
was on. Right now he's mocked to like a mid to late first, or if anything. So he'll be in the first round. It just depends on where he's gonna go.
No, I think we all agreed with that one. So
yeah.
Air Ray said Rattler's going to be an interesting one, but he's like 7th or 8th quarterback, depending on who you see. So Denver could definitely pick him up late if they want.
Rattler had a good Senior Bowl week.
Yeah,
he had a good Senior Bowl week, and I heard he had a great pro day.
And Randy said that the Dogs, of course. I feel like they had a great weekend every weekend though.
Yeah, but see, Rattler will he needs to go to a good spot where it's a quarterback there. But it's not like a Mahomes there. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's a quarterback that you could possibly, like Detroit, you got Jared Goff. Okay, Jared Goff is there. But you don't know. I mean, he may have a fall off.
The one with Goff is Hendon Hooker in this at all? Or
I don't know, man.
Recovered?
I really
know what I mean?
Because he was 26 when he got drafted. He's coming off that injury. Right. I don't know.
Yeah. So I was wondering. And Eric, this is why I said I don't think Denver was going to move up. I don't think they can trade a lot to move up either. And there's certain teams I just don't feel like need to give up a lot. I don't feel like the Giants need to move up from 6 with all the holes they have either. So
no, you just sometimes you gotta stand pat and just take the best available player.
Yep, I agree. All right, then before we get out of here, Mike wants you to come over to the Dolphins.
We got room. I can email you at Dolphins application if you want one. We got 2 at quarterback. We got Waddle. Hey, come on now.
I know. Reed.
It's right there in Miami. Just let me know. I'll send you an application.
I'm thinking about it, man.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
Kat says y'all know her feelings on Terrion. Yeah, Terrion gets the whole phone number, not just the 2 digits. So that's how she feels about Terrion.
Okay.
So, and this one I did see this, Mike, when you posted. So I knew that I did know the personal issues part. I knew he did clarify that earlier, and so but Mike getting it, yeah.
Look at
Mike is always
Look at Mike with the intent. That's what I'm talking about. No, I don't say that, Mike. You need to make Mike a moderator in this thing.
Oh yeah.
If I knew how to do any of that stuff, Mike. But Mike would probably be out there like all the women would be trying to talk to him, and they would get all their comments posted, and everybody. Man, let me tell you this: the first time I went and met Mike, and we went out to eat, man, we had to wait an hour to get to eat because Mike was signing autographs. It was crazy. So. He said his NFL fandom is also for sale. It'll be interesting to see how the draft does play out. So
I do want them to get Bryce Young some help, man. They don't even have a first round pick.
Yeah. I hated seeing what he went through last year, man. It was hard to watch at times, and I wanted to watch it whenever they were on TV just to watch. But when I watched the game, I was like, "Ooh,
it was so bad."
They
actually thought going out and getting Adam Thielen was like a good move. I was like, dude is way past it.
They need to get an O-line. They need to get some more receivers, tight end. Yeah. They have so much help that they need to get him in such a short period of time. Yeah. That's what makes me nervous. And Bryce is not the biggest quarterback. Bryce is what, 5'11", about 5'11", 5'10", something around there. So please get him some help ASAP before he gets hurt. Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah.
All right, Rodg, did you want to go first on your questions, or what do you got?
Yeah, I got a question. All right, JB. So let's just say, all right, Bama's first game is August 29th against Western Kentucky. Let's just say you got to do a live stream, or 31st. You got to do a live stream on the PSF app, but not with JT. So it's going to be you and 3 former Alabama players. Which 3 players would you love to do a live stream with?
Ooh.
It could be in the Nick Saban era, any former Alabama player from 50, 60, 70, whoever you want.
First of all, LaRon McClain. He's my first pick. LaRon McClain.
Okay.
Man, if y'all meet him, me and him, the way we hung out 8-day weekend, I gotta take LaRon McClain. He first. Okay. Let's see. Man. I want former. Can they be in the league? You said just former players?
Yeah, they can be in the league.
Any former Alabama player.
Yep. Yeah, as long as they play UFL, whatever. As long as they play at Bama.
I want Mark Ingram.
That is did you read Cat's
I like Mark Ingram.
Okay, Mark Ingram playing.
Last one.
Julio. Give me Julio.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Me Julio.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy Julio.
The Cat.
Terry.
Hey man, you can't have a show with Cat and Terry on. All right.
Hey, one day we're gonna have Terry and Arnold on the show. Watch.
You have who?
No, LaRon McClain, not LaRon.
Yeah, LaRon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wouldn't even pay attention when I could. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. LaRon McClain went to County High, I believe. Yeah.
Yep. But he's coaching at Central, right?
Coaching at Central, yeah. Coaching with the enemy.
That's Herb.
I didn't think that was allowed.
Herb and I graduated from Central.
Yeah. Okay. And our dad was a principal there at one point too. So.
Yep.
All right. This question has somehow ended up being pretty popular on here. But you got to beat Randy. Actually, did this question probably the best and made a graphic of it. So we'll have to get to that territory. We had to get a new coaching staff for the football team. Okay. But you needed, new coach, new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator after Saban retired, right? But you had to pick superheroes to fill each spot. Who fills your spots for you?
Ooh, for the head coach, DC and OC?
Yep.
Man, that's tough. I want the hope for my defensive coordinator. I want
first guy to miss a tackle, you ain't never gonna hear from him again.
Yeah, I want the hope. Okay.
If you miss a tackle, you might as well just leave the field.
Yep.
I think I want damn. I think I may want Captain America to be my OC. Oh man, head coach.
I can see a lot of ground to pound with Captain America. That's what
I'm saying. Yeah, we're gonna run the ball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Man, head coach. I don't know who would be the head coach. I'm trying to think of somebody who would be the head coach. Superhero.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's tough, dog. That's tough. Black Panther, just so we had a first black coach.
Okay.
Black Panther, baby. Let's go. First black coach in Alabama history.
Oh, man. That's what's up. I like that answer.
You did have a Nick Fury for head coach, and then LB, do you want him to be the coach, or do you just want to look at him on the sideline?
LB is in the building.
What's up, LB?
We need clarification. And Sugar was happy with your Julio answer. So.
Oh yeah, Julio's a fan favorite. Everybody loves Julio.
Yeah.
Rod, did you have one more? Or do you?
Yeah, I got one more easy question. Would you rather have tickets to the next college football playoff championship, which is going to be in Atlanta, I believe, 50-yard line tickets to that game if Alabama's playing, of course, or if Alabama makes it to the NCAA March Madness tournament championship game? Would you rather have half court tickets to that game, football or basketball championship?
I gotta go to the football game. I can't. I gotta go to the football game because if I'm at that basketball game, it's too close to the court.
Yeah. Are you okay? Let's just you can move the seats wherever you want to.
You might have lost JB for a second. It looked like he froze on you, Rod. Your question was so tough that he froze. For a second.
Did y'all get it though?
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah.
I can't be that close to the sideline in basketball.
Cat with you.
I've been a trigger referee or cuss somebody out. So football.
See, I thought sometimes people would say football or basketball because they say, if I miss the football, I'll make it to the next one. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But since this being the very first basketball one, you might want to go to that one.
We're still football school though, so.
But we might lose. Think about this. You might lose because it's a Final Four. Y'all play 2 games. You might lose one.
Yeah. By the way, Invisible Woman is who we're talking about here.
Oh,
okay.
Richards, yeah.
He tried to game the system, so. And LB did clarify she does want him to coach, not just look at him. So, okay. Just had to have that clarified. All right. We're going to play work, play, live, and Rodgers variation, ditch. So, I'm going to give you 4 names. You got to tell me who you want to work with, 40 hours a week, 9 to 5. All right. Who you want to live, that's live next door to. This your next door neighbor. You see them when they come home. They tell you when your grass is getting too long. Play. Who you going out with on Friday night? Who you chilling with, right? And ditch, who when they call you to go out on Friday night, you just send them the voicemail. All right, Alabama draft.
You don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, Alabama draft edition. Dallas Turner, Latham, Terrion Arnold, or Kool-Aid.
Damn. Damn, bro. Man, how you gonna do me like that, bro? With all my Bama.
Come on, man.
I want to hear who you send in the voicemail. Huh?
I want to know who you ditching.
You hanging out with Terrion?
Okay. I'm hanging out with Terrion.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Next though.
Do you and Cat just share the same?
Next though, probably JC. Old JC Latham.
Okay.
Next though, JC. Cause he big boy, protection, security.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see. What was the
work and ditch?
Ooh, dang. Let me work with Dallas Turner. I got this Kool-Aid. I hate to do it though.
Man.
So with Kool-Aid, he
getting the. I just feel like Kool-Aid. He had a whole hood around me, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid hang out at the gas station, taking them gas station pictures. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna have me taking no gas station pictures. Nah, man. I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm good.
All right. What'd you get? Yep. All right, final question. We're gonna let you go. Okay.
Y'all got a lot of questions tonight. Yeah.
Fine, man. Hey, questions of death, man. Are you sweating over there? Are you gonna make it through the last one?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. You get approached by Bama Standard. They say they want you to break off with your own show. Okay. They're gonna pay you X amount of dollars. You're gonna be on here 2 nights a week, blah, blah, blah. Right. They give you a list for your co-host, and they say, this your list. You got to pick from this list who your co-host gonna be. Okay.
I know what y'all about to do. I know what y'all about to do. I know.
Herb or Rodg?
Since you said 2 nights, Herb for 1 night and Rodg.
Oh,
man!
I got it. I saw you coming.
Wow.
Game in the system.
He worked the system.
Game in the system.
That's how you do it.
Oh man!
You shouldn't have said 2 nights.
Yeah, I should have said 2 nights. I messed up with that one. So.
I called him.
He got you on that one.
Yeah.
Hey, kudos to JB. That was a good answer. That was a solid answer.
That's the only way you can do it.
All right, JB. We talked about it once, but tell everybody what you got going on. It's definitely talk about the Saturday night show.
Saturday night. Get on the Bama Standard YouTube right now. Subscribe to the Bama Standard. Set them notifications. We going live this Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Me, my partner JT and Chris for Saturday Night Talking Bama. We got a special guest, Funny Man, will be live on the show. Funny Man. So we don't know. I think he's gonna be on the start of the show, so you don't want to miss it. Matter of fact, show up at 8:15 because I think he'll be on at 8:15. So 8:15 this Saturday, Bama Stand Up YouTube channel. Tune in to Talking Bama.
For people like Rodg that are late, show up at 8, Rodg. So
show up at 8.
I'll be there, man.
Kids, make sure y'all subscribe to the Sports Talking with JT. JB.
Yep.
Make sure you subscribe to Sports Talking with JB and Herb and Rodg.
Yep. Appreciate you.
Much appreciated.
Yep. They liked your answers on there. And I don't think I get back to see where Mike had posted. So we'll have to post more and get that winner to get out our 2 title towels as well. Oh, I got it right here. Sorry. Super duper bracket. Yeah. So we got to find out who that is and get them their title towel. JB, you know we appreciate it, man. Always enjoy having you on here, man. Break it down.
I appreciate y'all
always
too, man. Because y'all streaming on my channel too, so I appreciate y'all.
Oh
yes, sir.
We appreciate.
We're gonna catch up with you on Saturday for sure, if not sooner. So. All right, everybody, Herb and Rodg podcast. We will see you next week. And be on the lookout. We did a promo for this one. We got a nice promo coming out soon.
One for next week.
Yeah. Okay. Involving the kids that you got to check out too as well. Everybody have a great night. Love y'all and roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Lakers in 6
months.
Oh, wow.
Golly. He hit us with the months.